I'm wearing my dirty Air Maxes today, the ones I had to get replaced ever since my past pair got stolen off my doorstep. But thank you to my best friend Joe for getting me these for Christmas, even though they're dirty now. None of that was probably glamorous at all. I want to get cozy. Ugh. You see my socks? They say USA. They're the, what's it called? The American flag. But instead of red and white stripes, it's rainbow, like the pride flag. How do we like this? Excuse me as I self-engineer my own show live while we're recording. My little bag I got from a gift shop. It's the perfect fucking shoulder bag. Even the guy at Trader Joe's complimented it. I don't know if y'all could see, but it has a Prince pin right here and a RuPaul pin right there. I hate how my feet look on camera, and I'm not that type of person that like doesn't like feet. Like, grow the fuck up. Feet is hot. Feet are hot. But yeah. I'm very like peculiar about putting feet on couches and things of that sort, but I am freshly showered. If anything, it's fully only 12 o'clock and I've taken like 2 showers already because wake up, gym, post gym, whatnot. All right, before we get started officially. As always, it's quite quiet in here. I hate that I'm that type of person that's paranoid about everything. Like, I don't know if y'all know, but I run all these shows myself. Like, I produce them, I engineer them, I do all the social clips and stuff like that. Like, when I say, like, this show is me, myself, and, like, it's me, myself, and the guest. And when it comes to production stuff and everything, it's just me and myself running all of it, which is hot and we love it. But when I'm here engineering my own shows, I go over to my desk and I start filming. I press record on 3 different means of recording devices, audio, video, and like a backup audio mean of recording. And I'll sit down and I'm like, did I press record? And I'll always be panicking towards the end of my episodes. I love filming the show so much. And especially when I'm with guests of mine, it's like towards the end of the episode, I'm fully panicking because I'm like, did I press record? And I start catastrophizing and losing my mind in the middle of the episode while I'm just like listening to someone as gorgeous and talented and fucking hardworking as Brandon Blackwood just talk about their life and everything. I'm there just like, I'm like, did I press record? So, yeah, I'm that type of person when, like, I leave the house. I'm that type of person, like, when I leave the house, I will go to the stove that's fully already off and, like, turn off each and every single knob. For what reason? I don't fucking know. But it's just to make sure everything's fine. And, like, I'm that annoying person in the parking lot. And hold on, Holiday. I didn't need to remix that sentence. I'm that type of person in a parking lot where when I get out my car, back when I had one, I will lock it 30 times to make sure it's locked. Like 28 different times, that doesn't do it. Like, I could hear the, little like honk or whatever the car does when it locks. I could hear that like 20 times, the beep. And I'm just like, I need to hear that like at least 30 more times. And I'll just be that annoying person there. But yeah, so anyways, once again, me on a fucking random tangent. But that's what the fuck this show is for, especially this episode. This is another installment of me, myself, and... oh shit. Me. I originally was planning to do these like in a more organized manner, like when it comes to scheduling and posting and everything. I was like, maybe I'll do it at the beginning of every month or whatever. And now I'm like, no, I just genuinely do them whenever the fuck I want to. And this is me doing it whenever the fuck I want to. Particularly, this one was not planned at all. In fact, I'm filming 2 episodes of my show today with 2 lovely guests. One is my first ever reoccurring guest, who's a fucking legend, and you will see it. You'll be able to tell because I'm wearing the same outfit. That just shows how unplanned this was. But I was like, oh, well, all right. Well, I don't have anything fucking else where I only plan to film 2 episodes today. And then I also engineer at the studio that I record the show at. So my first client didn't show up. And I'm like, okay. You know, like a little tardy. I'm like, all right, clock's a ticking. And then we're past like the half-hour mark of their booking. I'm like, ooh, clocks are really ticking. Once we're like 45 minutes in, I'm like, all right, sis isn't showing up. Screw it. I'm still getting paid. Let's put this lovely board that's rather janky at the moment that needs a facelift right up behind me. Put one camera on me. Let's just fucking record a solo episode, shall we? So that's what we're doing. Welcome to whichever installment of Me, Myself, and I this is. So, yeah. Posture. That looks so much hotter. I'm going to look at the first few minutes of this and just be like, Jesus Christ, bitch, get up. But, yeah. Also, if my voice sounds rather rasp and delicate, try your best not to get turned on by it. I saw Paramore last week. In fact, it's been a week since I've seen Paramore, and I lost my voice at the show because it was the best night of my life. But yeah, I want to touch on something really quick in regards to like the client not showing up or whatever. I don't know who I've become lately. Maybe it's me growing up. Maybe it's me being a 26-year-old man for once, but like, I'm so hardcore about punctuality, at least like when it comes for work. Like if I'm meeting my friend up at a cafe or something, which I did last weekend. It was so good. It was called Aqua House in Williamsburg. It's a Turkish cafe, and my God, did they turn me out. It was so good. But yeah, so like if I'm meeting my friend at a cafe, granted, even that now I've gotten much better at like being there on time. If anything, like I'm there early. But you know, if it's like a casual thing, like not life or death or not work, and it's not like my pay related, then like, okay, if I'm a few minutes late, it's fine. But like when it is such related to work, life or death and shit, I'm like, girl, get there on fucking time. And I'll never forget it. It was Laganja Stranja on Very Delta a few months back that said the reason why she's booked is because she's always punctual, always easy to work with, which we love and we know that. But she was touching on the punctuality part. And she said, if you're on time, if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. And if you're late, you're fired. I'm going to say that one more time. She said, if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. And if you are late, you are fired. And I was like, genius. Like, it changed my life forever. Like I said, I engineer here at my studio, and I'm always half hour early to clients, except for today. But the lady didn't end up showing up anyway, so that's hot. But today was an exception because the trains wanted to be particularly... I need to move this mic back because I'm fully deep-throating it. Yeah, today the trains are being particularly homophobic, speaking of deep-throating. But, but yeah, so... That's just how I feel about punctuality lately. Like, I'm very hardcore about it. At least, like, when it's just professionally. And my thing, too, is, like, I hate when people overstay their welcome. Like, whether it's a session I'm booking or just, like, in general. Like, I don't know. Like, I've had, like, past jobs where, like, people just want to hang out there when it's time to go. I get it. Like, you get to know people, we kiki and everything. But, like, let's fucking go, you know? And I don't want to bitch too much because this is a positive platform, but this is, whatever. Yeah, I hate that. Like, one of my pet peeves, I don't think I have a lot, honestly, but I think one of them is overstaying my own welcome. Like, I remember being at like an old job of mine, a few old jobs of mine, and I hate not just staying past work and not being paid for it or doing more work than needed to past hours and whatever, but like when you're done and like people are just chit chatting and you're kind of there like bag over the shoulder, doors here, this shoulder is facing the door, like I'm swaying a little bit, my eyes are glancing at the door like it's the man I've always fucking dreamed of, and I'm like, okay, I want to get the fuck out. Like, can we meet for drinks or something? Actually, wait, this place doesn't pay us enough, you know, or like something, you know what I mean? Like, we don't have to talk here in the vicinity of this space. Like, I cannot stand staying in places that I don't want to be at, or like I've been at, I've done the thing that I needed to do, and I don't need to be here. Like, it is time to go. I don't bitch about a lot of things. At least I don't think I do. Ask my friends that. But yeah, that's one of the things that I can't stand. So yeah, I have a few nights of things I want to talk about. I kind of like randomly hopped into an accent there. I asked my listeners online if they had anything they wanted to ask me. The first question is, Param, I hear it and I know. I most definitely do hear it and I know. Thanks for that. Another one is, would you ever consider having the podcast in front of your favorite listeners? Absolutely. I may or may not be planning a live show. Let me know if that would be something you're interested in. I'm thinking of making it a spectacle, darling. Like, I don't want it to just be like me talking, because you could tune into that any day of the week and see that. But I want the show to be like an amalgamation of everything that like my show is and what I am too. So I want there to be live performances, obviously like a speaking part. Just, it's going to be fun, and I want there to be good music and a good time. So, and cute outfits too. So let me know if you would end up going to that. It would be really hot. It's kind of pretty much happening already, but if you'd want to go, let me know if that would be something you'd be interested in. Who would you want to see there also? Like, who would you want me to chat to, and who would you want to chat with me? You know? So yeah. Yeah. Speaking of people I want to chat with, oh my God, I fucking love Paramore. Like, I could go on and on and on and on and on. And I know that because I have, and I will. My friends have probably heard it up to here when it comes to Paramore discourse, but I don't give a fuck. Those are my parents, and Hayley Williams is my goddamn mother. I saw them at this point a week ago today at Madison Square Garden for the first night of their This Is Why US leg tour. And oh my God, it was just the best night of my life. Like, it was the best night of my life. I've been to hundreds of shows at this point, but first of all, just the show, I've never seen a show like that. I've seen every single show. I've never seen a show like that. Like, I could cry. I've been dreaming of seeing Hayley Williams live and Paramore live. Like, when I say I was there, I was there. I will never forget it. It was 4th grade. It was 2007, and Misery Business was premiering on TRL. And I just remember seeing this little bitch with bright orange hair, and I was just like, who is this little bitch with bright orange hair? And then the video premiered, and I was like, oh, this little bitch with bright orange hair is talented, kind, and amazing. And ever since then, I was standing them down. So yeah, so I got to see them finally for the first time live at Madison Square Garden last week with my very, 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 very dear friend Kevin, who I love. It was the best night. Like, it was just perfect. I love Paramore so much. It was so cool, not only to like hear the album and like the latest songs, which are fucking amazing. The album is excellent, one of the albums of the year in my opinion. But their discography is incredible. Wow. But I get like chills thinking about it. Like, hearing like the classics that like we grew up on. You know, I sound like such an old man when I say it, but like, oh my God, I really can cry. Like, like just hearing even like that's what you get. Like that's like the third song in on their tour, and that just takes me back to just like such a time. Like that takes me back to like 4th, 5th grade Joey. Like not a lot of friends, and if anything, they were all shitty to me. And I would come home from school and just play Guitar Hero and like eat down 2 Paramore songs they had on Guitar Hero, and then I would go and listen to Paramore. Like I was a huge Paramore head. Not a lot of people know that, but yeah, like even oh my god, hearing Playing God 2 is crazy. That's a deep cut from Brand New Eyes. And that one really took me back. And another one too. These are all like the classics because it was a really like a greatest hits show in a way, including some deep cuts from the album and whatnot. But when they did The Only Exception, I bawled my eyes out. Like just like I remember that song playing when MTV used to play music videos above the scrolling credits they would have after shows. So like I would watch an episode of Jersey Shore, I would watch an episode of Awkward. Some of the glory days. Oh my God, what a time. And they would have the video for Only Exception or Crush, Crush, Crush playing, but I remember specifically the video for The Only Exception playing and just being like, oh my God, this song is so special. I can't really process how special it is or what it's about specifically, but I just know that it is. And I'm getting like chills. And then just to hear it live, and it's literally as of this year. I may sound delayed or behind, but like it's as of this year I understand what that song is about, and I'm like living it, I feel, in a way. And it's so nice. And like to hear it live and just have that full circle moment. Oh my God, it was so beautiful. I could cry. Oh God, it was just perfect. I love Haley Williams. That's my fucking mother. Anytime they're in your town, please do yourself a favor and go see them. You won't ever regret it. So good. But yeah. What else do I have on this little list of mine? Let's fucking chat about insecurities, I guess. I literally just jotted random shit on my mini notebook that I have. I have my big boy notebook that I carry in one of my fanny packs that's quite hefty, so I could handle a hefty notebook. But I was going through my old work backpack that I had at my last job, and for me, I'm the type of person where like when I'm done with something, I don't want to see it ever again. Maybe that's the Sag moon and Sag rising in me, I don't know, but like I'm very transparent and like cut and dry about moving on. Like done with something, great. Don't need to ever see it again a day in my life. Why is it here? Move on. And so I was like cleaning out my shit, and I was cleaning out my old work bag and like literally dumping everything out there. Not in a wasteful way, but like literal shit that like fucking like hand wipes that are expired, like, you know, fucking flash drives that are broken that I like stepped on or something. You know what I mean? Just like stupid shit like that. Like shit that literally can be disposed. I threw that whole fucking thing out. I was like, I don't want to see any of this. I don't want to see the pen I used every day. Like, I don't want to see none of it. Any of it. I don't want to see the lip gloss I used. It's old anyways. Fuck out of here. And this little notebook fell out. Ooh. A lozenge would be lovely. But this little notebook came out of here, and I used it a few times at work, but I didn't use it enough, thank goodness. So we're using it today because I love a fucking list, like I always say. But yeah, on my little list, I have random shit written down, and insecurities is one thing that we could talk about. Let's fucking talk about it while I'm looking at myself in the monitor my lovely studio has displayed for all of us podcast hosts and producers to just stare at ourselves in, shall we? I'm sitting though a little bit today. I'm not mad. Yeah, insecurities are crazy. I feel at 26, I've gotten a better grasp of my insecurities. Like, I now just look at them like the annoying coworker you have to deal with, if that makes sense. Like, in the heat of it, when you're in the middle of your shift and you're face to face with them, and it's on a day where like they're particularly fucking on one, it's annoying, and it's so hard to just be like, you know, woosah, goose fraba, all of it, like, calm down, it's fine, blah, blah, blah. But, and then you leave work, you ride the train home, you listen to music, and then you're eating a lovely frozen meal from Trader Joe's and maybe smoking something, and you're just like, that's not fucking worth it. You know what I mean? Like, let that bitch be that bitch. It's fine. You know, that's how I feel about insecurities as of lately. Specifically, if we're still sitting in that metaphor, my annoying coworker I was dealing with, if we're talking about my insecurities, was my fucking skin. My fucking skin literally, like, shat on me, like, for the past fucking months. And it was a combination of a lot of things. One, I had, like, when I get really stressed out, I get like hives, like stress breakouts and stuff like that, even along my shoulders and my back, and I get really bad back knee, and it's all from stress. And yeah, that happened, and I was like, okay, hi. And then I also started new medication, which I thought it was gonna be fierce, and I was gonna bounce back and be Miss Mother for the beginning of spring, but my goodness, did that shit mother the hell out of me. Oh my god, fucking cysts and bullshit. And I'm like, yeah, it's fine, it's purging, my skin's gonna get better. It's just me. I'm getting real comfy now. I'm like, it's just like my skin, like, going through the process, and it's gonna look so good after. It just kept on looking shit and shit and shit and shittier each day. And I would take a night off from using it, and suddenly it looked better. And I'm like, maybe something's happening here. Then I would go one night on, one night off. On that night off, gorge. Night on, shit. And I was like, gorge, shit, gorge. How about I go back to my old medication that was really fucking serving me? And I have, and already in like a few days, whoa, here we are, much better. I mean, granted, I got a dusting of Fenty Beauty on my face at the moment, but nonetheless much better. But honestly, it really fucked me up. Like, it's hard for me, honestly. Like, y'all could probably notice, like, when I have like my fresh fade in these episodes, and I have like my eyebrows done and face is patted right on, oh my god, you can't tell me shit. My tits are sitting high, my voice is sultry and projecting well throughout the room. Like, oh my god, when I have it all done, I'm on one. But when I don't, however, ooh. But I've, been good at reeling it together, and, showbiz. But damn, in instances like this one that I went through with these past weeks of just my skin fucking up and everything, Lord, and hair being outgrown, oh my god, it's crazy to imagine. But like, for me, like, I am very shy, and I'm very much a reserved person. I really am. I don't think a lot of people see me as that, and I'm like, I am. I'm both. Like, I know how to be social and stuff when I want to, because I really do like talking with people and stuff like that, and it gives me energy. But at the same time, like, I love just like to myself, heaven, or at least to a small group of people, But yeah, it was fucking hard talking to people, just because like I would have a forehead full of fucking hives and breakouts, and I'd like say hi to somebody, especially like, let it be like a celebrity or somebody that's good looking, not even like in a way that I want to fuck them, but just like, oh no, like I placed them on this like pedestal, and I'm like, here they are before me, and I am this pimply fucking bumpy forehead looking bitch. Like, and and then it just becomes like a weird thing of like, oh, I must be timid and shy around them and look down and not fully be myself, because if I do, I'm opening up myself to them looking inwards at me and everything. And God, or then I would feel the need to explain myself sometimes. Of like, hi, so good to see you. Sorry, I'm like sweaty and like face is da 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 da, which literally does nothing. I realize, and it just kind of looks a little whack and a little crazy because you're literally just shitting on yourself. Like, I did not need to have my crotch out like that. Like you're just shitting on yourself when somebody's literally just trying to be like, hi, hello. What happened to hi, hello? What happened to how are you doing? You know what I mean? I can't remember. I don't know if I nailed that quote right, but you know the reference. But yeah, nonetheless, insecurities happen even with body and shit like that too. Like physical things. Like I go to the gym, I work out 6 days a week, try to. I go in the mornings before I come here and work on other people's shows and come and film my show. I wonder if any of fucking this is relevant, but it is to me and it's content. So take it and leave it and enjoy it, or don't even watch it. But yeah. So yeah, I'll like do that. And I'm the first one to be like, when my friends are like having a rough week and they're like, oh girl, I didn't go to the gym, and feel like, ugh. And I'm like, treat yourself. You've been working so hard. Rest. Like, the city is an exercise. We commute every day. That's cardio. You're fine. But when it's me, I'm like, you fucking flop, bitch. Like, you fucking degenerate flop whore. But I hope the other clients in the other studio can't hear me, Christ, because they're gonna be like, is this fucking this engineer just talking to himself alone? But yeah. But I've gotten better at that, because the gag is your body needs rest. Hello, wild concept. Our body needs rest, food, sleep, water, and joy. Who the who the fuck would think that? Crazy concept, right? So be a little fucking easy on yourself, please. And I'm saying that because I'm literally saying that to myself. Be easy, girl. Calm down. Be calm, girl. Be calm. It's really not that deep. But yeah. I also had noted. No, I thought someone was going in. I had noted facial hair in this, which like was kind of going towards insecurities. I don't know how I feel about facial hair. I feel like I have such a baby face, which is hot, and I appreciate it. Thank you, God. But sometimes it's weird when I grow out my facial hair, because I'm like, yeah, I'm really about to give girls butch. And then I'm like, oh no, you look like a child with a half grown in beard that doesn't look settled nor realized as to who it wants to become in life. And then I regret everything. And then I shave it off. And I'm back to being a child. So, I don't know where that came from, but it's here. So, yeah. Another thing I don't know where it came from was yesterday I was at Trader Joe's, the same one where I got this lovely bag complimented on. And first of all, I'm not really looking. Take that however you want. But like, when I'm at Trader Joe's, what I am looking for is the fucking peanut butter, preferably no stir, which they got rid of, which is so whack. Peanut butter that you have to stir, any nut butter that you have to stir is so annoying. Like, I get it, it's fresh, thank you, hot, but like, I don't necessarily want to put this in the fridge because it's like, it's peanut butter, girl. Like, I don't care about like temperatures, but like, my peanut butter doesn't really need to be cold. You know what I mean? But the stirring, my thing is like, peanut butter for me is like an instant thing. Like, I get it, I open it, I take a spoon of it, and I live my life. Ask my roommate. I make my coffee, and as soon as I'm sipping my coffee, I get my fats in for the day, and I enjoy a little treat for myself, preferably chunky peanut butter. So yeah, the stirred peanut butter life is kind of annoying. It's a little like silly and just like head ass for no reason, but nonetheless, I still have 2 jars of requiring to stir Trader Joe's peanut butter in my fridge. So I guess I lost and I'm the fool in the end. But yeah, going back to that, I'm looking for peanut butter at Trader Joe's, but I'm not looking like to get railed in the bathroom. Like, I don't understand why Trader Joe's, the one I've gone to lately, has become so cruisy. Granted, I'm not looking for a man. Let's start there, as Rihanna once said. But my God, good selection of them there, I will say. Like, just based on science, good selection. Some of the finest, actually. I was like, wow. Like, I've seen some men in my time now at this point, especially living in New York and whatever. But I was really taking a gander while in the long ass line that wrapped around the whole fucking store. I was like, there's no service in here, so might as well just continue to disassociate and look. And I'm like, holy shit, he's tall. His arms are huge. Short king. Like, so many selections. It was lovely. It really matched the Trader Joe's grocery selection, which was hot. But with Jesus Christ. But with that being said, like, people with cruising, I used to be the cruising girl, let me tell you. But people with cruising lately are so fucking bad at it, or just weird. Like, they all just like pierce their eyes at you, and it's like, my God, like, Jesus, I can't tell if you want to eat me out or like rip out my insides, you know. Fucking weird. But yeah, it was kind of giving that at Trader Joe's, and I was like, first of all, it's way too busy for this. Two, I've never been to the bathrooms here, and I'm not trying to get it on in the produce section. You know what I mean? So now I'm just like, leave me alone. Let me just get my shit and leave. So I don't know what relevance that had to do with your day, but if you have any fun cruising stories or anything, please feel free to let me know about them. That would be hot. And have you cruised at a Trader Joe's before? That would be fun to know about for research and science only. As a producer of a show, you know what I mean? Like, just for entertainment, I guess. But yeah, let's chat about life too while we're here. Is this too much crotch? I know there's no such thing as too much crotch, especially during Pride Month, but I'm trying not to have my legs fall asleep. That looks crazy. Yeah, let's chat about life lately, shall we? Life has been fucking great. Like, let's celebrate. Sorry. Masturbate I love Masturbate. One of my past guests on my show, he just like reposted the episode of ours and like said something really nice about it that I'm going to look more in detail after this. Oh, what a sweetheart. Love you, Matthew. But, yeah, life lately has been so good, I will say. 25 last year. I turned 26 on April 26th this year. And 25 was fucking hard as fuck. Like, 25 was real as hell, girl. But it was shitty. But as shitty as it was so grand and so great in so many ways. And yeah, it was so nice. It was so good. Like, I needed it. Like, I needed it to be shitty because it wouldn't have pushed me. Like, it wouldn't have pushed me, period. If I was happy and comfortable, then I would have stayed there. Like, when you're in a bed or on a chair or something that's so comfortable, why you want to get up and move? You know? Whereas if I'm on something that's rather uncomfortable or can't fit my fucking large ass, I'm like, okay, get me the fuck up out of this chair. Let me find something more comfortable. My life last year was the chair that couldn't fit my ass no more, you know? And I needed to get the fucking fuck up, and I did. Stand up. That's what I think of. But yeah, it was so good. The way it all kind of worked out. Like, I left my job and everything. And I left my past job in November. And it's now it's June now as we're filming this. And it's just now beginning to feel like I'm just now beginning to feel the positive impacts and effects of the life decision I made for my life in November, if that makes sense. And it wasn't just career related and work related. It was a lot of things. And Yeah, I'm so happy about it. Like the beginning of the year, like January, February, I was still kind of like in a fog, if anything. Like I was just partying a lot and just like being like, I couldn't go out at all with my old job. Fuck that. This is that. I'm partying and hosting this and going out. And like, I don't drink a lot, but like, like I was dibbling and dabbling in the bevies in here and whatnot and, you know, getting crossed down at places and it was fine. But, and I may not be still be doing that. Love it. But, it's as of recently though, where I'm just looking at my day to day. I'm like, work, my show, taking care of my body, feeding myself, resting, seeing my friends, going to concerts, going to a play. I went to my first play the other day last week. I went to Once Upon a One More Time, the Britney inspired play. It's very Joey-ish of me to have my first Broadway show be Britney related, but whatever. That was amazing. It was so fun. Last week, that week, brought like that show, then Paramore, then meeting Alien Williams, best fucking week of my life. So yeah, everything, like it's all just been beginning to feel like, oh, my new life is starting. You know, like it feels right. And if anything, because of it, like because of everything I went through for me personally within my own life. Sorry, I look disassociated and I'm like, I've really just been out here chatting to myself, Jesus Christ. But I'm like, for real. I just catch moments where I'm like, whoa, reel it back. But yeah. All the shit that I went through last year, like, it's corny, but like it really made me so much stronger and tougher. And like, not that that needs to be a loud thing or like a very like external in front of your face kind of thing, but it's just, if anything, it's so it's so of ease and it's so nonchalant and it's very relaxed. Things will happen here at work or at my current job or with my show or difficulties and things like that, even personal things in my family and whatnot, and I'm just like, whatever. Like, for the most part, from what I know now, who knows what life has in store, but like I've already seen the worst already. Of course the worst is yet to come, I guess, but like maybe it hasn't, like, or maybe it doesn't. Like any like inconvenience that comes now is just an inconvenience and that's all it's gonna be. It's not like a fucking stab to me personally, to my heart, to who I am, how I look. Especially when you know that all those things that you're doing and all those things that you are right to begin with. Now, that's the real fucking growth right there. Like if people, which most people don't, but like if people have a problem with me, like granted, I'm happy to stand corrected, but like if it's in a situation where like I know I didn't do shit wrong, I have no fucking problem now. And it's not being a cunt. Like I have no problem now and just being like, okay, well, I did so-and-so, you did so-and-so. What do you want to do about it? In the most like progressive way possible. Like, what shall we do about this? You know, like, because I know my fucking truth and that's what matters. Like, I know what I do comes with the right intention and what I am, just my fucking existence. Like, my fucking existence isn't hurting anyone. Is it turning people on? I hope it is. But, I'm kidding. But once you know you're not fucking hurting or harming anyone, like everything is so easy. And if you are hurt or harmed by me doing something that you really shouldn't be hurt or harmed by, grow the fuck up and just chill out and just calm down. It's really not that deep. But yeah, let me check if we have any more questions from the lovely listeners, because that would be fun. We don't. Okay. Hot. Anyways, so yeah, that's been fun. I hope that wasn't too long. I hope you listen to this while you're just like getting ready for work or in the shower, however you prefer to listen to my show. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching a lot lately. Like I feel like sometimes I sound like I don't want to be like, oh, thank you for watching. And it's like 2 people watching this shit. But even if it is fucking 2 people watching, I fucking appreciate that. And I appreciate everyone really enjoying the show from what it looks like and from what people are telling me. People out telling me that they love the show and that they want to be on it, which will all make that happen. Trust me. Everyone has a fucking space here. But yeah, it means a lot that, yeah, it just means a lot that people take time out of their days to like listen to this. And because it's really just me running this thing, which is hot and we love it, but it's a lot of work people don't understand. I'm going to make a little behind the scenes thing too, so y'all kind of understand what goes behind the show. But it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of passion that I put behind it. And mainly it's about the guests that come onto my show. I want y'all not just to learn about me, but I want you to learn about all these other people. Because granted, all these other people that I have on my show are fucking talented, brilliant, amazing, show-stopping, put it in a blender, shit on it, vomit it, the whole thing. But, and, they're probably getting press and everything and doing interviews and whatnot anyways. But I hope all that I asked that I could do and hope that I could do is that in a way, I hope that my energy, my space, my energy and my space that I create for them, my little home here that is a studio that I create for them could be comfortable enough for them to share something of their own that might help somebody else, might help me. And most times it does. It always does. Like I always leave like every filming like sobbing because I'm like, oh no, I know why I do this show. I love it so much and everything. So yeah, it means a lot. It means a lot for everyone watching and like people commenting and sharing the Instagram clips and whatnot. It's really fucking cool, and I'm really thankful. I really am very thankful. And you know what? I'm fucking proud of myself. And I'm thankful to my guests for coming. So yeah, so more episodes from here on out. I'm filming a few today that are really fun. And yeah, so let me know who else you want to see on the show. Let me know if you want more solo episodes, if that would be hot. Please ask more questions just so I could save my wrist from writing a bunch of these topics. I'm kidding. But for real, like, let me know what else you want me to chat about if I ever do more of these solo episodes. So I guess it's time to go. What y'all don't see is that I filmed this shit by myself. So I got to stop the cameras as well as start them. Let me put my shoes back on. This is really me getting the fuck out, isn't it? Oh my God. That's a size 11.5 feet for you, babes. Come and eat up, shall we? But anyways, it's time to go. I'm acting as if I'm leaving the building for dramatic effect, but I am not. I'm literally just going behind the desk, pressing the stop button. Hopefully I pressed it. And then I'm going to produce this episode and then film my other 2 episodes for it today. So I have all my things. My 2 means of fucking lip moisture. Ridiculous. My pen, my water, my phone. That's not important. All right.